What's up, YouTube? How's it going? I am back from, I was in Austin, and I picked up a couple of good finds, as well as the flu, which is really cool. So I got sick, and I got some games, and I finally got something in that I've been waiting for a long time, and that is my Japanese Sega Saturn. Kind of wanted to do like an unboxing video, so y'all can check it out. So give me a second. Now I already opened it. I really wanted to see if everything was in the box, everything was intact and everything, and I tested it out, and it works great. But I was under the impression that a Japanese Sega Saturn can play United States games for whatever reason, and it can't. So I can't play any of my games. I'm sorry, any of my game. I only have one. But anyway, this is the box, and let me get this crap out real quick. Oh, I also got this second copy. I already have this game, but if anybody wants it, let me know. Oh, I also got this too. Joshua Garza, thank you for showing me this awesome game. It's the best. But here we go. So this is what the controller looks like. Button scheme is much different. It's got multicolored buttons. Same controller design, but the controller's gray. I think it looks a lot cooler. And this is the game that I got. I got this at Game Over Video Games in Austin. It's a really cool store. And this is not the best Sonic game, but it's the best version of Sonic 3D Blast. It's really good. However, I wouldn't know. I've never played it. I can't play it on my damn Sega Saturn yet. I'm gonna have to buy one of those satellites. This is the, I think this is the memory expander that came with the console. And this is the console. It's really clean, really nice looking. I don't know if anybody ever played Sega Saturn back in the day. At least anyone in my age group, my circle of friends. I don't think I knew anybody. I think my friend Marcus had one, and I never got to use it or play it. I think his cousin Justin might have had one also, but Justin had everything. He also had an Atari Jaguar sitting in his closet that never worked. But anyway, the reason I wanted to buy the Saturn was there's a bunch of good games like Panzer Dragoon, that whole series, and then I wanted to collect the Mega Man games like Mega Man 8, X4, 5, and 6, and I think Mega Man X3 came out for Saturn in Japan, so I'm looking for that one, as well as some of the run-of-the-mill titles like Sonic R and Virtua Fighter and all that stuff. But I bought this damn thing on eBay like 2 months ago from a Japanese provider, and the console was only $37. The shipping was also $37. So the cost of this whole unit, plus the controller and the memory expander and all the connections, was less than the cost of a brand new American Sega Saturn. I was like, well, I might as well get it. And then I misread somewhere online. I checked a couple of sites, and a few websites said that yeah, this thing will play US games, but apparently it doesn't. And everything is in Japanese, all the menus, so I have no idea how to change it to English yet. I'm sure I could figure it out. But I'm really glad I got this thing. I can't use it. I'm gonna try using a satellite. I think those work. I don't know if I have to get a Japanese satellite or a US Sega satellite, but whatever. Anyway, Sega Saturn, one of the weirdest, most pathetic consoles that ever came out, had like no support, but it left an interesting legacy in RPGs and platformers and fighting games as well. It's a lot of really good fighting game ports that are arcade perfect, and that's another thing I'm into. I play a lot of like Third Strike still. I play Street Fighter 4 and stuff, and all the 2D fighters like Street Fighter Alpha, X-Men Children of the Atom, X-Men vs. Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom 1, I think, and Marvel vs. Street Fighter is also on this, and those are arcade perfect ports. They're really good. So I'm looking forward to that crap also. But other than that, I got these games, Sonic 3D Blast. It's really hard to find games like this, Saturn games that are complete in the case, because these cases are so big and clumsy, and they break really easily. And at the shop that I was at had a bunch of games without the cases. They only had a handful, and I really wanted a game that was complete in the case and everything. And all the cases were trash, they were broken, they didn't open, they were missing a manual or some crap. So I was pleased that I found this, and this is in really good condition too. There's also a bill of sale from one of the not the original purchase, but from a purchase back in 2003. And this game apparently came from Illinois, and that sort of shit fascinates me too, to see where things came from. And yeah, I don't know who this person is, but this came from a Game Crazy in Glendale Heights, Illinois, back in 2003. So that was 10 years ago when this game was purchased. Somehow it ended up in Texas, and then it went to Game Over Video Games in Austin, and then I picked it up, and now it's in McAllen, Texas. So that sounds pretty cool. I wish that more people kept track of their receipts and where things came from. Just like this, I mean, this thing came all the way from Japan and now it's the United States. So it's interesting, you know, if we could figure out what it's like to be an item coming across the country or the world. I don't know. Anyway.